So I finally have time to have a lot of content coming up. This is like a month and a half worth of stuff. See, my daughter's been getting up really early, so I don't have any time to sit in the car like I used to because she comes with me to pick up my son. So I don't have any time to do personal posts, and she talks constantly. She's 4, so she's crazy. So I do apologize for a lot of the content. I wanted to talk about a story that I learned. So, and this falls into tombstones, but it also falls into my history part. And I've been wanting to put a lot of history content out here, but I'm afraid that people are going to be upset at me because a lot of the historical content is very controversial to today. A lot of people don't want to hear what they had to say. So I was working on a veteran's tombstone here for Veteran of the Week to write the history about it in my blog. And I found that he is potentially related to this other fella. And when I looked at their newspaper articles, the other fella died from smallpox. And I love this because the article actually talks about quarantining. The entire family was quarantined in Newbury because they had smallpox. However, the family hadn't shown, and the father did. And I think it might be this guy's father as well. I haven't confirmed that information, but I'm assuming based on the fact that this guy is listed as escaping from the family home, he is related at some point to him, and he's most likely the son of this particular man. So this guy also died in the same year as the fellow that got really sick. And he is listed as escaping from the family home out of quarantine. Obviously, he probably got a little stir crazy because everyone right now with the pandemic knows that quarantining sucks. Being at home, being bored, having to live with the same people over and over again, being forced with each other, and you don't have that freedom to come and go outside as you please because you might infect somebody. That was a very big thing with any type of disease back then: measles, mumps, rubella, blah blah blah. This particular disease was the smallpox, and the town was not, they had some cases, but everyone was quarantining. So this particular guy is in the newspaper as saying he has escaped from the family quarantine home, and everyone was looking for him, and I don't know if they found him, but he did die. He died the same year, so I'm thinking that he might have died from smallpox as well. I haven't found his death certificate right now at this time, but I wouldn't be surprised if it said that it had smallpox on it. But his dad died, or his potential dad right now, he died from it, and he was one of the 4 that had it the worst. Everyone else, I think, from what I saw, everyone else didn't die from it. No one else from that family has died in the same year. So the wife actually, and that's why I question whether it's a father or not, because the wife is not recorded, that's attached to his find a grave. The wife is not recorded as being in the census record for that particular time. It's a different name. So I'm still researching to see if her name was changed throughout the years, or maybe she went by nickname or something like that. So until I confirm that, I can't say father or not. But I think that's pretty cool that in smallpox, it was right before the war started, 1913. Right before the war started, they had smallpox, and he died. He died of smallpox, and the son died shortly after, but he's out in a smaller cemetery, so he's not with the family. So it makes me wonder if maybe it was a cousin, or something like that. So pretty cool.